So as I said, if you've tried the Kong and your dog's having a hard time moving on as far as difficulty level goes, we've got two other options here. The Kong Locket, which I demonstrated with Riggs. So you can find our video on the Locket. That would be a good choice. I wouldn't maybe recommend that one for hard chewers if you're going to leave it with them in their kennel during the day, just because it is a softer plastic. For that, I'd go to maybe the Kong Genius. This is one of the Genius toys. As you can see, get a little closer here, it's got just some little nubs, so as you fill it with kibble, it's going to be a little harder for the dogs to get it out. So it'd be a little more active toy than the Kong, where hopefully they'll just lay down and eat it, but this one's going to work very well for a kennel kind of option as well. So these might be a little bit big for the Genius, but I'm just going to kind of pop them in there. You might put your finger over the hole on the other end, or they tend to fall out. But with a kibble, depending on how big your kibble is, they're probably going to come out fairly easily. This is the large Genius. If you have the smaller one for smaller puppy kibble, that'd be a good choice. So again, I'm just going to flip to the other camera and give this to Tess. I'm going to walk Tess over to the mat here and just going to see if I can get her to lay down while I place the Genius down on the ground. And as you can see, she's already going at it. This toy works a little bit better to keep the dog kind of low, being quiet on the ground or in a kennel. So it's a nice option if you're leaving the house and want to leave your dog in a kennel or in a smaller enclosed area. And you can see she likes to flip this one around to try and knock the food out. I like this toy for dogs that are a little tougher on toys, maybe chew more. I would give this one to Riggs supervised. He's a little bit tougher on toys. Tess is pretty easy on them, so this one or the Squirrel Dude, something like that, she would be fine with, and I would have no problem leaving her during the day. But Riggs, I probably wouldn't leave him locked up in the kennel with these. He probably would destroy it. So just be mindful if your dog's kind of a power chewer. This might not be the right toy to leave them unsupervised, but if you're around the house, a great toy to use. You can see this takes a lot longer for her to empty than the Kong did. A little more of a brain teaser if you are getting stuck feeding the Kong just with dry food or kibble and just want to make it a little bit harder so that they have to use their brain a little bit more and a little longer. I think she's just about got this one empty now, so thanks for joining us.